Virtual reality.
Okay, Angela Deem from 90 Day Fiancé, Danny and I are so excited to chat with you. And we feel so lucky that we're able to chat with you because you were just hit by Hurricane Helene down in Georgia.
Yes.
How are you doing? How's your family doing?
Well, they don't look like this. I can tell you that. I'm glad that I was able to come, and I'm so honored that y'all invited me. Thank you so much, because I just feel at home here, and that's when I work best or talk the best, when I feel comfortable. Because if I didn't feel comfortable, I'd probably didn't say, no, I'm not doing this. I don't feel comfortable with these guys. But y'all made me feel really already comfortable. But for the Helene, it's really, really tough because I think, don't correct me on the numbers, but it's been like 100 of years since we got hit like this. Like the whole town was devastated.
That's what, when I was reading, I was like, you don't really see Georgia with these hurricanes and everything like that, which is very scary. So I also would imagine y'all weren't ready, as prepared as like.
No, I don't think really none of us was, because I prepared. I got a couple cases of water because but honey, at 12 o'clock, and it didn't start till 2. I started saying, oh my God, I get goosebumps. Because I was really scared, and the whole town was, because you could hear it coming 2 hours before it got there. You could feel it. The dogs were acting weird. I got a Rottweiler, where y'all have seen him probably on the show. Yeah. And he's a celebrity dog because he's always on the show. He won't get off the couch and we can't move him. But he was acting so weird. You knew it was coming because he was scared, and he said, well, he's not scared of nothing. And he was doing like this. And it was just the weirdest thing. And then you had the kids starting to panic because they could hear the windows. And it wasn't even there yet. You know, the hurricane wasn't there yet. But then you got people, neighbors, we live in a community, but you have people that have trailers. And a lot of people, when it did come, a lot of people lost their homes. And what people don't understand, some people don't have insurance on their homes. Some people can't just get up and go buy another home. I've seen aftermath, and I was taking my daughter a plate, Skyla, and a lady was crying outside of Walmart, a young girl, she's about 28, and I love people. People think, but I really love people, and I went up and I love to help, and I said, what's wrong, And she's like, I lost my home, and I got these kids, and I'm like, oh my God. I said, well, have you eaten? She's like, no, and I give her Skyla's plate. And she's like, what about my kids? I said, well, I got a little bit of stuff in the car. We'll give it to you, But I never got her name, and that's what makes me real. I don't care about your name, But she was telling me a story that she has nowhere to live.
Oh, how is your home right now?
You know what? I'm so blessed. I always tell people, they laugh, I'm chosen. Like, everybody around us, their house got damaged. We got like 10 sidings gone. That's it.
Wow.
Okay.
Our yard wasn't very touched, but now we did flood. Like, there's a lake, and we live on a dirt road, and it's like several different circles that live out in this community. But our trees did hit the neighbors. Like, we have tall pine trees that divide our homes between the other home. And they're still laying there because I can't get them out. And I think the armies came to help us do that. That's what they just got here, I think, last week. But before they got here, people were waiting in line for gas. Like, I waited 2 hours to get $20 in gas, and it cost that much to keep moving up, cranking up. You know what I mean? Like, so people was in a very, very sacrificing, devastating, and vulnerable time.
And when things like this happen too, you kind of just take stock of what actually matters and everything like that, and what you.
Well, I will say this. When I first went to Nigeria, I can say this. When I got back, I was so grateful for lights and water. And I remember Skylar and them laughing at me about that. But now when this happened to us, because we have no water, we have no lights. Right now, I don't. That's why I feel so good to be clean. Like, we're bathing in gallon of water bottles. But they did cut our water on finally, but it's well water, so you got to let it run a little bit. It's going to be sandy, so to me, that's what I do. I'll do a water bottle. But I'm just so blessed, and I can hear my grandkids saying, Mimo, I'm so thankful you paid the light bill. I'm like, of course I paid the light bill, and the other one's like, well, why are they off? I'm like, it ain't because of me, I paid the light bill. I said, nature did that, but my grandkids are noticing how lucky they are to have running water and lights. So with all this devastation, I think if my grandkids got a learning lesson out of that, is to be appreciative.
Totally. And you were telling us that the fans have been really sweet, sending you lots of goodies and food in the mail to your home.
God.
Tell us about that.
I'm just like my queens and kings are just amazing. Like, I didn't even ask, you know, because I'm prideful.
Yeah.
But because of my grandkids, I will. But we had enough because I always had snacks in the fridge, in the
Cupboard.
yeah. But you know, your refrigerator ain't working, so everything's burnt there. And when you're first going through a storm and all, you're not cleaning it out, and you keep smelling stuff. You ain't got time to clean out. You're still in shock about having to live in a garage because you can't live in the house because it's just the smell of, you know, you can't flush the commodes, and you can't. The kids, you tell them don't go use the bathroom. We got to go in the woods. This is how we've had to live, like back in the day. But the fans thought of everything. Like, and I don't call them my fans. If they love me, I call them my people.
Yeah.
And if they don't like me, they're the fans. You know what I mean? Like, they're the fans.
That's actually true. I like that.
Yes, because I need both. You know.
Yeah.
But right here in New York, there's a lady and her family, Lisa and Tori. I love them. They have 9 kids, and honey, we was on a TikTok live one night, and she's like, she pops in. She never gets on. She's not a social media person. She got on my box, and we was talking about the storm because we had service of internet for 2 days, and after that, it was gone.
Wow.
So I was lucky to get on that night because we didn't think the internet was going to be gone,
No.
but it came later, like it just gone from something they're doing. But she got on there and she was talking about sending raviolis and stuff like that, and I said, that'd be nice. Everybody said, honey, in 2 days, when I'm telling you, the mailman said, is this all yours? It was his whole back of his van.
Wow.
And the kids were screaming. I mean, you would think raviolis are screaming because the stores around here are sold out and we're closed at this time. But before, when you went to get some stuff, some people panic, but most of us don't. We just said, we'll get this. That's what I got, 2 cases of water. She sent 3 or 4 cases of raviolis, SpaghettiOs, anything you can pop open. Vienna sausages, you know, the washable scrubs. You just put down. Tons of that.
Wow.
Tons of Gatorade. Even sent little lights you pop open so the kids have something to play with because it's dark. Anything you can think of. Tons of water, bleach, gloves. Like, I wouldn't even do that on a normal day.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of that.
Shit. You know, I'd be like, oh, I forgot this at the store.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I want to thank Lisa and Tori and her family so much. That's just one of the few. But I got to give a shout out to Canada as well. Like, Canada is one of my number one beside United States people.
Yeah.
Peoples.
Okay.
Amazing. Batteries. Lisa, another Lisa. I got so many Lisas that love me.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
Lisas.
Mona
from
Lisas.
Lisas. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I was so tickled because we're burning up. And Lisa told me, you know, she has a doctor friend in Canada, and she's like, it'll get there, and it didn't get on time. I said, don't worry. No, I'm not lying. I said, oh, girl, I know you're not lying. Listen, this is a storm.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're like, because the roads are like, there's, for a week, a little over a week, we couldn't even we had to go around trees in the middle of the road.
Oh my God.
Because there was nobody there to help. The country boys and the Hispanic men would get out there themselves and move the stuff to make people be able to get to the store and just wait in line for gas. Because I was a frenzy to gas. It was hell getting gas. Like, it was hell. But she sent the fans, and I think that was my favorite.
That's
And the 4 cases of Coke.
Oh,
That was me,
yes.
Listen, I said, as long as I have these, which I shouldn't say that, but
right.
and my
Mama needs her
Cokes,
Coke, yes.
and my fan, listen, the kids can have all the food, and I'll bathe them, I'll have energy with my Coca-Cola, and you know, the kids are taking it good, but oh my God, the Coca-Colas, oh my God, and batteries. You never think.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Because we got big flashlights. They go out easy because we got one in the garage.
You have to use them for everything.
When I tell you it's black and dark, it's black and dark out there. So we have 1 or 2 batteries, and it looks like you got it lights because in the garage. Well, you forget they run out of batteries.
Yeah.
So when that box came in of all these it's just amazing.
I
And
love
I just
that
want to thank them. I just love them. Like,
I love that the fans are taking care of you, and it's so nice that you have so much fan support. I would imagine, especially now, as we're getting off of the news that you and Michael are no more.
no.
What can you say? Is there anything you'd like to
can
clear
say-
up about that situation?
I can say this. You know, he was gone 7 months. He never once filed for divorce. Not one time. Not one time. I filed for annulment. He found out about it. He did a GoFundMe. He got a pretty good amount. I'm not going to say the number. Pretty good amount to get a lawyer to fight me. Then he filed for divorce. I just say, I might be a little cocky, but I'm just going to be me. People that know me, that watch me, I don't fight battles I don't win.
Okay.
So,
That was good.
and I say, bring it on. I'm still standing.
You're still standing, and you're still
standing.
sexy, as the necklace says.
Thank you.
Are you?
Chris Jury's Miami, Georgia made me this.
It's
Love.
really cute. I love it.
Are you, obviously, because you are going to the battle that you are going to win, like you said? Do you have would you want to find love again?
You know, this was the. I might tear up.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it's a lot, and it's hard because you had the life planned, and then
Right.
yeah.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
No. You know, this is 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not right now. You know, now I'm just gonna focus on me and my grandkids and clearing my name.
Yeah.
And I really say this with my heart. Then it's not gonna stop with him. I'm gonna be a voice for every man and woman that thinks they've been misused in a foreign spousal visa.
Yeah.
So when our story's over, it's just beginning, because those people out there don't have a voice.
Right.
That's in the same situation that I think I'm in. I just wrote my words carefully, but I really believe I'm chosen to help other people.
Yeah, I mean, you were.
And that's why I was picked, because I am strong.
Right.
You know, I tear up,
Yeah.
but that doesn't do nothing but make me more stronger.
Yes, and it shows you.
I'm
You
human.
you're human, and that
Exactly.
you have passion for this too.
I do. And so if anything I can get out of this learning lesson and this experience with him is, if I can help one person that don't have a platform, don't have a voice, that's been mistreated just for a visa, well, then I did my goal.
Right.
God bless.
I know that it was very shocking for the fans because you had been together for so long. I mean, one of the longest standing couples within the 90-day Fiancé universe. Were there signs or any red flags that you felt like this was coming before he sort of disappeared on you? And
Well, you know, I can talk about the past shows, and every show I showed, he showed. I didn't. You know, I'll say this, and then I can't say anymore because we're in the battle.
myths.
But I can say this. There were signs. There was, but I really, really, really deeply thought he loved me, that when he got here, everything would be different. But, you know, a lot of people say, go with your heart. I used to be one, go with your heart, go with your heart. Now people's going to, like, rag on me, but go with your gut. Because your heart is blinded by love.
That's so true.
important,
We were going to
yeah.
ask, like, how has your outlook on love changed? But it seems like that's how it's changed. You're going to follow your gut now.
Because our heart will mislead us.
Yeah.
And it's not intentionally, you know, but let's face it, I shouldn't have stayed this long.
But it's hard. It's hard
It's
to leave.
hard. Yeah, it's hard.
Because especially when it's like
hard.
your life, and you kind of are able to kind of think like, oh, things will get better, or like, oh, maybe I'm in my head, but now you know it's
Well,
the
I just
gut to
learned a new
trust.
word, gaslighting. I never knew what that meant, and that's
yes.
exactly what I feel.
Yeah.
See, I know my words. I feel that I just been gaslighted for this whole relationship. But you know what? Regardless, the truth's going to come out on both sides. I tell him to bring it all. I'm waiting.
All right.
I'm standing in this alone besides God, and you know, I've been the most again talked about cast member ever on this show. I've been the most loved, the most hated, and if they don't get it right now, you're not going to change me. I have to change myself. Do I need to learn not to scream and holler at somebody when I'm pissed? Of course I do.
Well,
but
hard. Makes for good
but
TV,
that's hard
Angela.
because you know it does
You're
because I'm
Sagittarius, you're
real.
passionate.
I am, and then like I said, I'm over it, but no one ever sees that the apologizing or the bubble baths or the rubbing or the nobody sees that, and I don't care if they see it, because all I can tell you is you can look in my eyes. When I look at a person, I look dead in your eyes, so I can see if you're real to me, and I'm looking at you. One thing I won't do is lie to hurt you. And I might lie for you, to get your ass out of trouble.
And that's a good friend and
But
a good
I
partner.
mean, I will not lie to hurt you. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't do my enemy. Like I've been with some of these fans. I call the haters. They've sent death threats.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm so like.
Over
bitch.
what? Everything?
Oh God. Yes.
Oh my God. How
And
do
I
you-
just laugh like.
Okay.
Exactly.
Why would you tell me? Just show up. You know?
Be smart about it.
And I know God ain't got me this far to
Right.
just so,
Yeah.
but it does harm your work because you know you could be a liability and safety.
How does it impact your mental health when you?
Well,
Get
as you all know, I'm
death
crazy as hell.
Yeah.
So, just kidding. I never knew what people said I'm strong until the situation I'm in, because I really am a strong. I'm just realizing. You think I'm kidding right now? This week, last week, tornado or the hurricane, that I am a strong ass woman. No wonder they hate on me.
Yes.
I am, because anybody else would have had a nervous breakdown by now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had my moments where I want to just give up. Excuse me. Hell with it. And then I pray to God, and people think, oh, she's not God. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I do. When I pray, I be careful, and I watch how I pray, because you have to be careful how you pray, you know, in my opinion. I get on my knees and I talk to him and I cry and I said, you know what, I'm done. I'm tired of fighting this. I'm hurt. I'm just not good at this. I'm done. Whatever happens, happens. I said, unless you give me a sign. Next morning I wake up and I'm moving around. I'm like, oh, I'm not quitting shit. And I'm like, he gave me the sign. Get up. Because for the first 3 months I really laid in the bed. And I'd get on TikTok and, how are you? And I'd go and lay down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's good you're able to get up and feel yourself
Yeah.
and live in
Yeah.
your truth. Yeah.
You feel sexy.
That's all you can do.
Oh yeah, I do today.
Yeah.
I mean, I really felt sexy when my daughter. I tell you a short story. I had to go to Walmart the other day, and you can't wash clothes. Yeah, and I found an outfit with shorts, and they were Marley's, my granddaughters. You know them stretchy, and a top. And my daughter's like, "Mama, get your ass back here." I said, "What?" She said, "You look like a hooch." I said, God damn, we've been through a Helena hurricane. I don't care what we look like. I gotta go get some damn food for the kids.
This was Hurricane Hooch.
And then I
bitch.
get in the
Like,
store and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, we're doing a prank, TikTok.
I bet you look good though.
I bet you
Oh God, I don't know, but I didn't have time to worry about what I look like. My hair's all naughty. Hadn't
You were
washed it
doing
for
the
2
damn thing.
weeks.
Yeah.
I keep trying to put oil on it, put it up, and put a cap on, and go to town, and I had to put on clothes. What clothes I got?
I am obsessed. I wish we were there to witness.
No, okay.
Oh, we have fun all night. We argue what movies we're going to watch and who's going to watch the scare. And you got 6 kids, you know, grandkids to argue with.
I
You know?
am obsessed. Well, we appreciate you for taking the time from your busy
Thank
life.
y'all so
after
much. Y'all
Surviving
giving me
a
a little
storm.
oomph.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, you deserve it.